Good morning. Before I get started on my story time from yesterday, let's just look at this meadow behind me. It's pretty fantastic. Kind of back in those rocks right there is where I camped last night. Sunrise High Sierra Camp. We'll get to that in a minute. Yesterday started off decent enough, but as I went through the day, kind of started to slow down. I was having some pain in my back. Ended up having to take several breaks, which is a little discouraging, but push on through. There was a set of switchbacks coming up an incline in the last mile and a half, and started to hear some thunder, which really got me into high gear to get up and over. It wasn't really super exposed, but I didn't know what the terrain was going to look like, so I just wanted to get down off that hill as best I could. And then I came into camp. So Sunrise High Sierra Camp is actually one of those pre-established camps where people can be ported into the backcountry, but kind of have a little bit more luxury than just backpacking. So they put up like canvas tents and probably pack in most of their gear and food on mule. But it's closed right now because of the high snow this year. I think there was probably a lot of damage, or they just couldn't get everything up and running in time. So I don't know if they're going to open it later in the summer, but it's closed right now, which is great because we had our pick of all the spots. So I was one of the first people to arrive. Most of the people I had kind of chatted up in camp were doing Half Dome or Clouds Rest, and I just didn't really want to push it to do either one of those. So kind of glad I did. So I got there and quickly realized all the warnings about that place were true, in that it was inundated with mosquitoes, like the worst I've ever seen. The second you stop moving, they're just swarming you. So I set up my tent real quick, no rain fly, and just got inside and just laid in there to relax a little bit. And they were just gathering. It was almost like, when you're watching The Walking Dead and you barricade yourself in a building and all the zombies are like waiting for you outside. So I kind of felt like, so that was both upsetting and horrifying at the same time. There was probably about like 50 mosquitoes landed on my tent at any one time. Eventually I gathered up the courage to run out and, set some more things up, get some water, pit toilets again, very nice. So, and mosquito-free place to use the bathroom, so I was thankful for that. And I was starting to wonder if anybody else would come, because everybody had really been talking about like they didn't want to camp with all the mosquitoes. But a few hours later, a bunch of people started rolling in, some that I had talked to previously, and we all kind of camped together. So it was about 5 of us. We all kind of chatted and we made a fire, and the mosquitoes kind of died down, and we all put on our rain gear and our head nets and suffered together. So that made it a little more tolerable, and the night didn't end up as bad as I thought it was going to be. So it's good to have company. Got up early this morning because I didn't want to have to deal with mosquitoes again. If you want to know, mosquitoes wake up at about 6:50 or so it's pretty good getting ready. But yeah, most of my stuff was pretty damp. A lot of condensation on my tent from the night before, so it took a slow time getting ready because I was trying to dry out most of my gear before I had to pack it all away wet. But yeah, I'm on my way now. Let's check out that view one more time. guess it's pretty good still. So heading to Tuolumne today. It's about 10 miles, just a short uphill climb, about 450 feet, and then down the rest of the way. So looking forward to that, and looking forward to a burger at the grill. And one of the girls in the group, it's actually her birthday today, so I think we might have a little celebration for her with some drinks or something like that. So yeah, we will see how that goes. I guess sometimes even in the Sierra you get a 4-lane highway. Interesting. There we have Mathis Crest and Cathedral Peak. Heading down now, yay! Look at that nice little chair right there. Just for me to look at the view out there. There's a bit of a tree blocking the way, but it's still gorgeous. Sorry, little chair. You're a little too far down. I don't think I'll ever get back up again. Well, I guess I won't venture down to the lake. So I'm now coming down the last descent into Tuolumne. Some snow there. Not envying all of the day hikers going up this path towards Cathedral Lake. 1, it looks relentlessly difficult, and my hat off to them for sure. But 2, unbeknownst to them, they're headed towards a lake that's infested with mosquitoes, and you can't really stay and enjoy it very long. I mean, it was gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but oh, the mosquitoes are real bad right now. So I'm happy to be getting out of that area and getting one step closer at a time to lunch. Yay!
So it's from Reds to NTR? It's Quint, yeah, that's really quick. Yeah.
Rather drink muddy water.
Oh.
Sleep in a hollow log.
That's bad. Too fast.
I'd rather drink muddy
Many
water.
places over there.
Sleep in a hollow log. Than to be here in Frisco, treated like a dirty dog. Last time. I know you're right, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. I know you're right, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Gonna miss your baby from rolling.
Top of Donahue Pass. Came from all the way down in that valley yesterday. And up through that lower area and across that snowfield. Woo! Awesome.